Once upon a time, in the vibrant town of Nchala, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, lived a young woman named Adanna Nwosu. Adanna was known throughout the town for her diligence and dedication to her work at a prominent marketing firm in the nearby city of Amazi. Her days were a whirlwind of meetings, tight deadlines, and demanding clients. But it was her love life that caused her the most distress. Adanna had endured a series of disappointing dates, each one worse than the last. These unfortunate encounters had made her contemplate giving up on love altogether. However, her thoughts often drifted back to the village she grew up in, the place where she had left her heart. In the quaint village of Eziama, where Adanna was born, lived the chief's son, Obinna. Their love story was one of the purest, blossoming amidst the lush green fields and under the watchful eyes of the village elders. Their bond was so deep that it stirred whispers among the villagers. Unfortunately, this love was not meant to flourish in peace. Obinna's father, Chief Chima, had promised his son's hand to Nkem, the daughter of a powerful clan leader. Despite Obinna's protests and Adanna's tearful pleas, the marriage was arranged, and the village's future was secured through this alliance. Heartbroken and unable to bear the sight of Obinna marrying another, Adanna fled Eziama, leaving behind the only love she had ever known. In Amazi, Adanna tried to rebuild her life. She buried herself in work, trying to forget Obinna, but his memory lingered like a ghost. The love they had shared seemed irreplaceable, and Adanna's heart grew cold and distant, her once vibrant spirit dimmed by the weight of lost love. One fateful evening, as Adanna was driving home after another long day at the office, her thoughts wandered to Obinna and the life they could have had. Distracted and weary, she failed to notice the traffic light turning red. In a split second, her car collided with a sleek, black SUV, the screeching sound of metal against metal echoing through the busy streets of Amazi. Adanna's heart raced as she stepped out of her car to assess the damage. Standing beside the SUV was a tall, striking man with piercing eyes that seemed to burn with intensity. He was impeccably dressed, exuding an air of confidence and charm that only heightened Adanna's frustration. "Are you blind?" the man snapped, his voice a mix of anger and disbelief. "Do you know how much this car cost?" Adanna, usually composed, felt her temper flare. "I'm sorry, but you don't have to be so rude." "It was an accident," she retorted, glaring back at him. The man took a deep breath, visibly trying to calm himself. "I'm Chaik," he said, his tone softer but still firm. "Let's exchange information and let our insurance companies handle this." Despite the initial tension, there was an undeniable spark between them, one that both tried to ignore. After exchanging details, they went their separate ways, each hoping never to see the other again. However, fate had other plans. A few weeks later, Adanna attended a high-profile business conference, and to her surprise, Chaik was the keynote speaker. He spoke with eloquence and passion, captivating the audience with his vision and charisma. As he concluded his speech, their eyes met, and Adanna felt a strange mix of irritation and attraction. During the networking session, Chaik approached Adanna with a sheepish smile. "Looks like we will meet again," he said. "I apologize for my behavior the other day. It was a stressful moment." Adanna nodded, accepting his apology. "I understand. It wasn't my best moment either." As the evening progressed, they found themselves engaged in a deep conversation, discovering shared interest and mutual respect. Chek revealed his philanthropic work and his passion for uplifting underprivileged communities, which resonated deeply with Adanna's own values. Over the next few weeks, they continued to meet, initially under the guise of discussing business opportunities. But gradually, their interactions became more personal. They laughed together, shared stories, and slowly peeled back the layers of their initial hostility. One evening, as they walked along the serene shores of Amazi beach, Chek took Adanna's hand. "Adanna, I know our first meeting was less than ideal, but I've come to cherish every moment we've spent together since then. You challenge me, inspire me, and make me want to be a better man." Adanna looked into his eyes, the initial fire replaced by a warm, smoldering desire. "Chek, you've shown me that even in the most unexpected circumstances, something beautiful can emerge. You've reignited a hope in me that I thought was lost." As the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow on the water, Chek leaned in and kissed Adanna, sealing their newfound love with the promise of a brighter future. And so, from a collision of cars and clashing tempers, Adanna and Chek found a love that was destined to be a testament to the unpredictable, yet magical, journey of the heart. But their story did not end there. Adanna's heart still bore the scars of her past, and despite her growing love for Chek, memories of Obinna continued to haunt her. One evening, as they sat by the fire, Chek noticed the distant look in her eyes. "Adanna, you seem troubled. Is there something you're not telling me?" he asked gently. Adanna sighed, the weight of her past heavy on her shoulders. "There is something, Chek. Before I came to Amazi, I loved someone deeply. His name was Obinna, and he was the chief son in my village. We were torn apart by circumstances beyond our control, and I never truly healed from that loss." Chek listened intently, his eyes filled with understanding. "Do you still love him?" he asked, his voice barely above a whisper. Adanna shook her head slowly. "I don't know, Chek. He was my first love, and he will always hold a special place in my heart. But I've come to realize that my love for him belongs to a different time, a different place. What I feel for you is something new, something real. It's just hard to let go of the past." Chek took her hands in his gaze steady and reassuring. "Adanna, I can't erase your past, nor would I want to. It's part of who you are, and it led you to me. All I can do is promise to be here for you, to love you for who you are now, and to build a future together that is worthy of both our past." Tears welled up in Adanna's eyes as she leaned into Chek's embrace. In that moment, she felt a sense of peace she hadn't known in years. She realized that while her past would always be a part of her, it didn't have to define her future. As the weeks turned into months, Adanna and Chek's love grew stronger. They faced challenges together, supported each other in their respective careers, and continued their shared passion for philanthropy. Their bond was tested but never broken, each trial only strengthening their commitment to one another. One day, while visiting a community center they had helped to build, Adanna received a letter from her village. It was from Obinna. "Adanna," the letter began. "I hope this finds you well. It has taken me a long time to find the courage to write to you. My marriage to Nkem, though arranged, has turned into a partnership of mutual respect and understanding. We have built a life together, and I have come to terms with our past. I hope you have found happiness as well. I will always cherish the memories we shared, but I believe we were meant to take different paths. I wish you nothing but joy and love in your journey. Reading Obinna's words, Adanna felt a sense of closure. She smiled, knowing that both she and Obinna had found their own ways to heal and move forward. That evening, as she and Chike watched the sunset over Amazi beach, Adanna shared the letter with him. "It's strange," she said, "but I feel like a weight has been lifted. I can finally let go of the past and fully embrace what we have." Chike wrapped his arm around her, pulling her close. "I'm glad, Adanna. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and I promise to spend my life making sure you have it." As the sun dipped below the horizon, Adanna and Chike kissed, their hearts beating in unison. Their love story, born from a collision of fate, had weathered the storms of the past and emerged stronger, a testament to the power of love and resilience. In the years that followed, Adanna and Chike's love story became a tale told across Amazi and beyond, inspiring others with its blend of destiny, perseverance, and unwavering commitment. Their journey was not without its share of trials, but each challenge only fortified their bond, making their love deeper and more profound. Adanna's career flourished as she rose to the top of her marketing firm, her innovative strategies and unyielding work ethic earning her accolades and respect. She continued to work closely with Chike on various philanthropic projects, their shared vision of uplifting underprivileged communities driving them to create real, lasting change. Chike's reputation as a dynamic leader grew as well, his passion for social justice and community development making him a beloved figure in Amazi. Together, they built schools, healthcare centers, and sustainable agricultural projects, touching countless lives and leaving an indelible mark on the region. One day, as they celebrated the opening of a new community center, Adanna looked around at the smiling faces of the villagers, the laughter of children playing, and the warmth of Chike's hand in hers. She realized that she had found something far greater than she had ever dreamed. Not just love, but a true partnership and a shared purpose that gave her life meaning and fulfillment. Their love story was a beacon of hope, showing that even the most unexpected beginnings could lead to the most beautiful of journeys. It was a reminder that the heart, though capable of enduring great pain, could also experience boundless joy and love when given the chance to heal and grow. As they stood together, watching the sun set over the horizon, Adanna knew that her journey with Chike was only just beginning. With each passing day, they would continue to write their story, a tale of love, resilience, and the unwavering belief in a brighter future. And so, the legend of Adanna and Chike lived on, a story passed down through generations, inspiring countless others to believe in the power of love and the magic of destiny. Their hearts, once scarred by the past, had found solace in each other, proving that true love could indeed overcome all obstacles and shine even in the darkest of times. As they walked hand in hand into the future, Adanna and Chike knew that their love was a gift, one that they would cherish and nurture for the rest of their lives, forever grateful for the collision of fate that had brought them together. A legacy of love. Years turned into decades, and Adanna and Chike's love story continued to unfold in ways that neither of them could have imagined. They had 3 children, each embodying the best of both of them: courage, compassion, and a drive to make the world a better place. Their family was a living testament to the power of love and the importance of community. Their eldest daughter, Nneka, followed in her mother's footsteps, becoming a successful businesswoman who used her platform to advocate for women's rights and empowerment. Their son, Kelechi, became a renowned doctor, dedicated to providing healthcare to underserved communities. Their youngest child, Amora, embraced the arts, using her talents to tell stories that highlighted social issues and inspired change. Adanna and Chike continued to support and nurture their children's dreams, proud of the legacy they were building together. They never stopped working on their philanthropic endeavors, always finding new ways to give back and uplift those in need. As they grew older, Adanna and Chike often reflected on their journey, marveling at how far they had come. They would sit on the porch of their home, looking out over the fields of Amazi, and reminisce about the twists and turns that had brought them to this moment. One evening, as they watched another breathtaking sunset, Chike turned to Adanna with a tender smile. "Do you remember the night we first met?" he asked, his eyes twinkling with affection. Adanna laughed softly, the sound like music to Chike's ears. "How could I forget? It was the start of everything." Chike nodded, his gaze steady and full of love. "We've come a long way since then, haven't we?" "We have," Adanna agreed, leaning her head on his shoulder. "And I wouldn't change a single moment of it." Their love had weathered the storms of life, growing stronger with each passing year. It was a love that had been tested and proven, a love that had brought light into their lives and the lives of others. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Adanna and Chike held each other close, knowing that their love story would continue to inspire and touch hearts long after they were gone. They had created a legacy of love, one that would endure for generations, a testament to the power of the human heart and the magic of destiny. And so, under the canopy of the African night, Adanna and Chike's hearts beat as one, forever entwined in a love that was truly timeless. Their story was a celebration of life, love, and the incredible journey that brought them together, a journey that would be remembered and cherished for all time.